and a perspective on worship. See, this comes back to the layers of faith. हमने रोती हुई आंखों को हंसाया नासिर, इससे बेहतर तो इबादत नहीं होती हमसे. This once again the tapestry of what's being said. It runs so deep that हमने रोती हुई आंखों को हंसाया नासिर, that we have stumbled upon eyes that were shedding tears, and what we did is we turned them into joy and laughter. Now tell me an act of worship better than that. See, it's a perspective. It's understanding what people are saying and the maqasid, the maqsad of your direction. Because when a person worships, ultimately you're worshipping for yourself. One could say that in ibadah, there is the perpetual risk of ego. People say, I pray so I get this from God. Some people say, I do that so to avoid something from God. They say, I do this to gain more blessings, to gain a structure, to gain this, to gain that. Gain. All this low-level aim. One can do it. There's nothing wrong with. One could argue that certain ayat of the Quran allow people to do that, because this is how many people will aim in life. They will aim low. The Quran, of course, understands that. So it allows that relationship with them. سارعوا إلى جنة. Struggle towards a Jannah, a reward, a recompense, a pleasure, a gift, a blessing, a bounty. But this ultimately, there's nothing wrong with it. But it's still very self-centered. Really, one ought to say that why they do these things is for God Himself. Jannah, this, that, get my barakah, get my this, get my... Oh, it's all nafsi. Allah. Ultimately, this is why Allah says, لِلَّذِينَ أَحْسَنُوا الْحُسْنَى وَزِيَادَةً. See, those people who do, they perform, they act out this goodness, they will get goodness. But there is an extra. There is a ziyada. The ziyada is Allah Himself. That's what many mufassirin say. You aim high. The highest that is. There is nothing beyond that. You see, and this trickles into other aspects of your life. You aim high in other things, and that's the legacy that you shall leave behind. But this poem, in a way, bringing a smile to somebody else's face, is moving away from the ego to the other. It's one step removed. इससे बेहतर तो इबादत नहीं होती हमसे. There's a lot of wisdom in these things. This is why The hadith says, Inna min ash-shi'ri la hikmah. Inna min ash-shi'ri la hikmah. There is wisdom in poetry. This is from Amir Minai, that Hue nama varbe nishan kaise kaise. Zami kha gayi asma kaise kaise. Allah. I think I may have cited this previously, that so many people before us that were legends, where did they go? And the earth has swallowed up people who were like celestial bodies for us. I mean, that's how huge they were. These people were like the cosmos walking on earth. That's in terms of their legacy, but they too had to go. Allah. See, there's a sorrow, there's a way that looking at it could seem a bit melancholic, but the other way of looking at it is it encourages you to also leave that since time is finite, one, embrace it, live it, enjoy it, and leave a story worth telling, a legacy that shall speak for itself.